What's up, DC Nation? I hope you are doing well. Today we are covering the third issue of James Tynion's The Joker series. This series, though, it is titled Joker, focuses more on Jim Gordon, which so far I've really liked this approach. Joker is still in the comic a good bit, but we have been shown the impact Joker makes and how it can change a man's perspective. Now, heading into this issue, we got Gordon, who is going to finally take a trip to Belize to kill the Joker. The plot really begins to heat up in this issue, and if you guys not caught up in the series so far, don't worry, I got you. There are 2 videos waiting to be watched by you in the description. Go check them out. But how we begin issue number 3 is a trip down memory lane. A very horrific memory. This memory being the events that happened in The Killing Joke. We get a narration from Gordon on how he felt the night Joker tried to drive him insane. Gordon remembers being naked and dragged into Amusement Mile by some crazy midgets. Hearing the laughter of Joker above him, Gordon remembers asking,
"Please, tell me what I'm doing here. Somebody!"
Doing? You're doing what any sane man in your appalling circumstances would do. You're going mad.
Joker says, smiling. Gordon remembers almost going mad. It was tempting and scary. He looked up as Joker began laughing at the sight of another broken man. Gordon knew Joker's intentions to prove to Batman that all it takes to make a person go insane is one bad day. Gordon remembered being ashamed that he didn't take Joker seriously before. When Joker initially begun crime, Gordon thought there were worse criminals and corruption in Gotham. After all, how serious can a guy dressed like a clown be? But over the years, Gordon realized he was wrong. Joker wasn't just a clown. He wasn't a distraction. He was, and is, the worst villain to ever step foot in Gotham. Gordon remembers the events of The Killing Joke every night along with the laughter of the Joker. Now guys, before we move on and progress the story, I want to say that this intro is amazing. It's written well, and it showcases The Killing Joke so greatly. And plus, Gillian March's artwork fits the tone so well and really starts the issue off on a grim note. After this intro, we see Gordon meet up with Cressida. Cressida walks Gordon to the plane he will travel in to Belize. "I have the utmost confidence in you and your abilities. We all do," Cressida says. Don't forget guys that Cressida ain't no good chick. She's working with the Corvallis. Now Cressida gives Gordon a card that has $25 million in it. He'll use it to treat himself, get a good hotel, have a vacation if he wants to, but most importantly, use the money to track down the Joker. Gordon takes the card and begins walking on the plane. The flights will be about 5 hours, and then the hunt can begin. Bon voyage and happy hunting, Cressida says as Gordon makes it aboard the plane. Inside, he looks across and sees Cressida's right-hand man. This mysterious man just stands there silently. "You're not going to say a damn thing to me this whole flight, are you?" Gordon asks. The mysterious yoked man doesn't respond. He instead walks up front to fly the plane. Now, I still think this is Bane in disguise. I'm 99% sure. I'd be surprised if it's another character. Next, we see Gordon sit down and enable the tracking devices for his daughter, Barbara Gordon, aka Oracle. Oracle has full contact with Gordon now. Oracle also has Spoiler interpret some data on Cressida. Oracle is curious as to who Cressida actually is. So on top of Spoiler searching Cressida up, Oracle also has Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, on top of Cressida's car, planting a tracker. "Okay, let's see who you really are, Cressida," Oracle says, looking into some data. We switch back to Gordon. He makes it to Belize and begins asking around where the Joker could be. Some people give him hints, but they don't want to give him full information in case they might be killed. I would also like to bring up that Gordon is struggling to understand these people because they speak Spanish. Gordon's Spanish is elementary school level. Now, Gordon's trail eventually leads to a house. He thinks he's hit a dead end. I'm not going to have to make a decision for a while, is Gordon's current thoughts as he knocks on a door. ¿Quién es? The person says. Sorry, my Spanish isn't too strong. I was hoping to ask a few questions. I'm looking for an old friend of mine. Gordon says. That's when suddenly the door swings open and Joker walks out saying, Jimbo, is that really you? Gordon gets startled and immediately draws his gun. He points at Joker's head. Joker's bodyguards point their guns at Gordon's head. Joker tells his guards to lower their guns. He's having an old friend over. Gordon lowers his gun. Joker grabs a hold of him saying, there we go. See? We're all friends here. Oh, Jimmy boy, you showed up just in time. This sort of thing is all too grisly without audience you know and love. What the hell are you talking about? Gordon says. See, Jim, I don't know if you're aware, but a few weeks ago somebody gassed Arkham Asylum and blew half the place up. I know you did, but you see, that's the darndest thing, Jim. I didn't. Joker says, getting serious for a moment. Now we see multiple people or villains that have a vengeance against Joker show up to police. We see the Bane woman. I'm sure to call her Bane woman because she's basically just Bane, but a woman. It's simple as that. And she looks yoked, guys. We all see some other characters that showed up last issue. But Joker tells Gordon, someone just wanted everyone to think that. I did. I destroyed Arkham Asylum, and now everybody's coming to try and kill me. And you're just in time for the fun. They just took out our men in the trees, and they're coming up the hill now. Joker says, smiling. Joker then grabs two guns and begins walking forward. He says, keep that gun drawn, Jimbo. You're going to need it. Joker says as he laughs maniacally. Gordon in the background just stays. He just stays still, guys, which I don't blame him. Gordon's all frightened. He's like, what am I gonna do? Like, he did not expect to come in contact with the Joker so soon and have all these villains surrounding them. And that's how issue number 3 of the Joker ends. Very exciting note, guys. I really enjoyed this issue. This ending cliffhanger gets me really hyped, and the artwork by Gillian March just maintains its quality throughout the issue and keeps the tone right. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to next issue. This issue was more setup, but with the ending that we got, Joker and Gordon teaming up against these other villains, also factoring Cressida, the Corvals, Barbara Gordon, Oracle, Cassandra Cain, spoiler. There's so many moving pieces, and next issue is gonna be hype. It's gonna be fire, guys. And I'll be covering and explaining it to you guys when it comes out. But for this issue, I'm going to give it an 8.3 out of 10. I'm not going to give it a higher rating because my only big complaint is that this issue is a little wordy at times, which that is what James Tynion does. Like in the middle of the issue where Gordon is searching for Joker, it gets like, you get a lot of caption boxes and some unnecessary just like dialogue or just, you know, thoughts in Gordon's head. Some thoughts that I don't really care about. Like there's some comparisons between Joker and regular serial killer, which is kind of interesting, but I just wanted the plot to move forward at that point when I was reading it, so it kind of became a slog, but then the ending kind of justified the whole issue and made a solid issue overall. But yeah, guys, you tell me your thoughts on this issue down below. What would you give it from 1 to 10? And if you like the video, give a big thumbs up. New channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next Joker comic review. And yeah, thanks for watching, and peace out.